It was supposed to be a great camping trip out here in Sequoia National Park. Daniel had been dreaming of visiting the park for the longest time. The towering sequoia trees he had seen in books and on TV always fascinated him, and now he had the chance to experience them in person. 2 weeks of solitude in the embrace of nature awaited him. Setting off on a hiking trail, Daniel marveled at the grandeur of the forest. The scent of pine filled the air, and the sunlight filtered through the dense canopy above. The peace and tranquility seemed almost surreal. As he ventured deeper into the wilderness, a faint smell of smoke reached Daniel's nostrils. Puzzled, he looked around, trying to locate the source. To his left, a dark plume of smoke billowed into the sky, rising ominously against the backdrop of the trees. Alarm bells rang in his mind. Animals suddenly sprinted past him, their panicked movements reflecting an imminent danger. A shiver ran down Daniel's spine as he realized the forest fire was rapidly approaching. Instinct kicked in, and he knew he had to get out of there fast. With adrenaline coursing through his veins, he ran as though his life depended on it. Returning to his campsite, Daniel quickly gathered his essential belongings and sprinted towards his truck. The roar of the approaching fire filled his ears, driving him to move faster. As he started the engine and sped away, a colossal sequoia crashed down onto the road just ahead of him. Brakes screeching, Daniel reversed in a panic, searching for an alternate route to safety. His truck bounced over uneven terrain, and the smoke inside the cabin began to suffocate him. Coughing and with tears streaming down his face, Daniel fought to keep his focus. Fear coursed through his veins as the intense heat threatened to overwhelm him. Through the haze, something caught Daniel's eye. Emerging from the smoke, a creature of myth and nightmares materialized. It towered above him, with a long neck, lizard-like head adorned with horns and crocodile-like teeth, wings that resembled those of a bat or pterosaur, and a blood-red reptilian body with ominous black stripes. Frozen in terror, Daniel stared at the monstrous being as it locked its viper-like eyes onto him. Its massive presence sent shivers down his spine, and he trembled, anticipating the creature's next move. His heart pounded, unsure of how to escape its clutches. Suddenly, a thunderous sound of helicopter blades sliced through the air, drawing the attention of both Daniel and the creature. Startled, the wyvern bared its fangs at the intruding noise. In a swift motion, the creature turned away from Daniel, spreading its wings and taking off into the sky with a powerful gust. The force of its departure caused Daniel's truck to be thrown into the air, crashing down heavily on the ground. Dazed and disoriented, Daniel struggled to comprehend what had just transpired. Before he could make sense of it all, the sound of approaching footsteps reached his ears. A military helicopter landed nearby, and 2 soldiers quickly approached him. They helped Daniel out of the wreckage, guiding him towards safety. Overwhelmed and bewildered, Daniel lost consciousness. When he finally regained awareness, he found himself lying in a hospital bed, surrounded by sterile walls and the soft beep of machines. Fragments of the encounter with the wyvern flashed in his mind, leaving him questioning the reality of what he had experienced. As he pondered the enigmatic creature, a sense of curiosity and wonder filled Daniel's thoughts. What if wyverns truly existed? What secrets did they hold within the depths of the ancient forests? With a mix of awe and trepidation, Daniel's mind raced with questions about the existence of wyverns. He couldn't shake off the memory of the creature's piercing gaze and the thunderous sound of its wings. Determined to uncover the truth, he delved into research and legends surrounding mythical creatures. In his quest for answers, Daniel stumbled upon an ancient manuscript that spoke of the wyvern's existence. The text revealed that these majestic beings were once revered as guardians of the natural world, their presence intertwined with the delicate balance of nature itself. According to the manuscript, they were believed to possess a unique connection to certain places, imbuing those locations with an otherworldly aura, driven by a newfound purpose. Daniel embarked on a journey to various mystical sites around the world. He sought out places where legends whispered of wyverns, hoping to understand their connection to the natural world and the fire that consumed Sequoia National Park. His travels took him through dense jungles, ancient ruins, and remote mountain ranges. At each location, Daniel encountered locals who shared their tales of wyverns, describing encounters with these magnificent creatures. The stories painted a vivid picture of a delicate harmony between humans, nature, and the mythical beings. As he immersed himself in these narratives, Daniel began to unravel a pattern. The wyverns seemed to appear when the balance of nature was disrupted, serving as protectors and catalysts for restoration. They embodied both the awe-inspiring power of the natural world and the need for humans to respect and nurture their environment. With this newfound understanding, Daniel returned to Sequoia National Park, now restored after the devastating fire. He became an advocate for environmental conservation, dedicating his life to preserving the delicate ecosystems that housed these mythical creatures. Through his efforts, he collaborated with scientists, conservationists, and local communities to protect the majestic sequoias and the diverse wildlife that thrived in the park. His work brought attention to the fragile balance between human progress and nature's intrinsic value. Years passed, and Daniel's advocacy efforts gained worldwide recognition. His tireless dedication inspired others to take action, resulting in a global movement for environmental conservation and responsible stewardship of natural resources. As for the wyverns, they remained elusive and enigmatic. Their appearances were sporadic, a reminder of the need for constant vigilance and the coexistence between humanity and the natural world. Legends of these awe-inspiring creatures continued to captivate the imagination of people around the globe, inspiring reverence and reminding them of their responsibility to protect the earth. And so, in the heart of Sequoia National Park, the legend of the wyverns lived on, intertwining myth and reality, reminding humanity of the profound connection they shared with the natural world and the imperative to safeguard it for generations to come.